What's up, guys? How you doing? Good to see everybody. Oh, we got a mic. All right. How we doing?
How are you feeling? Obviously, you went through a lot last year.
I feel great, man. Super extremely blessed to be here. Playing with the guys that been playing with for a while, and I feel really good. Might say I'm 32 on paper, but I'm out here feeling like I'm 26 again. So it was a really good off season down in Florida. Spent a lot of time with the family, a lot of time training, obviously, but feel really good to be back out here again.
Did last year bring perspective and a new appreciation for being next to him? Because you guys weren't, and even next to Trey and things like that, now being back out there all together.
Yeah, man, it's kind of surreal. I think the last time we took a snap together was that Thanksgiving game when Trey went down, talking all three of us together. And then, obviously with Micah going down last year, and then, myself in and out of the lineup. It's just cool to get that rhythm back going again. It almost seems like it never left. So it was really fun to be around those guys again and playing football with those guys.
Jordan, I knew you were back 4 months ago. You obviously found out that you were going to be sticking around and stuff, and you did the OTAs and stuff. But is there a different realization coming back to Rochester and being like, okay, like we're back and I'm still in Buffalo and this is going to be where I spend my time?
Yeah, I just being present here, man, and really just enjoying all the moments. It was kind of my first time going through free agency in the off season, and it was pretty crazy, but I'm super, like I said earlier, I'm super thankful and super blessed to be here with the guys that I've been playing with for a long time, the coaches that have been coaching me for a long time, and I wouldn't want it any other way. These are my guys. This is what I do. This is why I love to do it. And playing football with my guys. That's all it's about.
Is there any differences with Sean McDermott, the defensive coordinator, like in camp so far? Is it kind of
he's pretty intense, which is awesome. He's in the meetings a lot more with us. He says when he's in our meetings, he's the defensive coordinator. So he's not the head coach, and so it's really cool to have that open dialogue with Sean and be able to just go back and forth talking ball with him. And obviously with Micah and myself and Tre'Davious and a couple other guys on the back end, he has trust in us as much as we have trust in him. And so really having that open dialogue and continuing to just see how we can find ways to get better on the football field.
Micah talked about he has a sense or the aggressive McDermott type approach, and without giving away X's and O's. How would you describe that if you've noticed any type of difference in the mindset and how he wants things?
I think that's how he's always been. I think back when he was coaching in Carolina, it was pretty similar as the coordinator, and so. Aggressive is a good word. We want to be able to dictate. We don't want to be dictated. We want to do the dictation. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, we just never playing on our heels. Just attacking. And they make a play. All right, we line up again, and we're going to keep attacking. And that's got to be the mindset that we have this training camp and even going into the season, just to attack and then go make plays.
Does Sean, the defensive coordinator, talk smack about the offense when he's in the room, or what?
Nah, he talks more smack about us in the room. He'll come in there today and he'll say, "Yeah, the offense got one up on you guys." He came in there yesterday to try to butter us up a little bit because I think we had 4 picks in practice, and he was sitting there, "Oh, you guys did a good job." I knew he was trying to butter us up, and then we come out here. We had an okay day today, but I think the offense maybe got one up, so we'll definitely hear about it in the meetings, and that's what training camp is, man. We're just out here to continue to make each other better. That's the best quarterback in the game, best receiver in the game, and they're making us better, and we're making them better, and that's how we're going to get better and get to our goal.
What did you enjoy and love playing for Leslie?
What was the first part?
As much as you enjoyed and loved playing for Leslie, how different is it to have the change, not having Leslie there, now having a new voice in that room? Is it different? I mean, what does that do?
I don't see much difference. Obviously Leslie is a great coach, a coach that I respect, and he did a great job in his time here with the Bills, and I wouldn't say it's any different. It's just more of just a new voice, maybe new ideas, maybe new ways of looking at things, and it's good for us. It's just the game is ever evolving. It's continuing to evolve, even from since I've been in the league in 2013. The game has changed so much, and so with talking about offenses, and with that you got to adjust defensively. You got to evolve as well, and so I think that's where that attack mindset is going to come in, and we're going to have to play. We're going to have to attack.
And do you think, in that sense, because Sean has had to deal with offenses now as a head coach, something that he didn't have as a defensive coordinator, that experience. But now that he's had to deal with offenses, he has a different perspective on how to coach
Absolutely.
defense.
Absolutely. I would agree. I would agree with that.
Jordan, I know you said you feel 26, but even yesterday or the other day, Steph talks about understanding that he has more football behind him than in front of him.
Right.
How do you approach training camp, you personally, like at this point in your career?
Look, I'm going on year 11. This is a game. It's a game that I love and I appreciate and that I respect. It's not who I am. It's not, it's not going to define me as a person if I go out there and miss a tackle. At the same time, I truly love this game. This game has given me everything that you could ever ask for, and for me, it's the respect that I have for the game that keeps me motivated, and the love that I have for the game, and then plus my teammates. Like I said, guys that I've been here with for 7 years. I want to be the best version of myself for them, and in the end, we'll look back and hopefully holding that Lombardi trophy up, and if not, this game doesn't define any of us. Your jobs don't define any of you. It's not who you are deep down. And so when you kind of have that perspective, it kind of frees up a little bit. It kind of gives you a little bit more freedom to not necessarily play scared or play on your heels, and just being able to go attack. Like that's aggressive, and something happens, line up next play and do it again. I played in this league long enough to understand there's going to be plays that I make, there's going to be plays that I don't make. And how are you going to respond to that? How are you going to keep moving forward? Because that's the game of football, and that's obviously life as well. There's things that are thrown at you in life that you got to respond to. How are you going to respond to it? You're going to go this way, or you're going to go that way. And so I take that perspective with football as well. And I'm really excited about this season. Like I said, I'm super blessed and thankful to be back here with the boys.
Mike just said that he's a heightened sense of urgency, and he says he's kind of running around. And he's like, the younger guys probably think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
There are fewer training camps ahead of you
Absolutely.
than there are behind
Yeah,
you.
you learn to appreciate it. You learn to appreciate every moment. You learn to be present in every moment. We're laughing all day with the guys, and it's really, for myself, I've really been trying to just, while I'm in moments with my boys or while I'm in moments with you guys, even just walking through the building, just to be off of my phone, and just to be in those moments, whether we're talking ball or we're talking life, and it's those moments that you learn to appreciate, and cherish, because you look back 20 years from now, and those are the moments that you'll crack jokes about, and those are the moments that you'll remember.
Jordan, kind of along those lines, and considering how banged up you got last year, I know you've been an every snap player most of your career, and this is going to go against everything you are as a player, but is there any logic to you being a 95% snap player, 90%, to either A, bring out the best version of yourself, or B, add more years after you're 11?
I'm going to try to process that question. I think I'm not worried about, like, playing next year. Like, I'm not worried about what happened last year.
Even for this year, then, is there any logic to you getting less snaps to
No,
keep you healthy?
absolutely. Maybe in practice, but not a game. Trying to play 100% of the snaps. I'm gonna be out there. That's my mindset. I want to be out there. I know they're probably gonna take care of me at some point during this training camp. Just because you turn 30 in the NFL, you're now an old guy. So I'm 32, and so I am one of the older guys on the team. I'm an old guy, apparently. It's just crazy to me, but. Yeah, man, I want to be out there, and that's, in a sense, why I played probably half the season hurt last year, was because I wanted to be out there for my teammates, and I love this game, and I appreciate this game, and it's, like I said, it's given me really everything that I could ever ask for.
The
you
desire
100%
to
health-wise?
stay in the moment.
I am.
The desire to want to stay in the moment, as you say, well, not put my cell phone down. How much of that is a result of age, where you are at 32, and also maybe a result of just what went on last season, how exhausting, mentally draining it was, that gave you maybe some perspective?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of perspective. I learned a lot about myself last year. There was times where I'm sure my wife would tell you, like, I'm coming home, I can barely walk up the stairs. Coming home, I started getting, it was the hardest season I probably ever went through. I just felt I wasn't myself, playing injured, ribs, elbow, foot, um, and it was tough. But at the same time, looking back, I wouldn't change it. I learned a lot about myself then. I learned you know, just what I can persevere through, and if I can persevere through something like last season, like, I mean, that's that I can do anything. I truly believe that. And so, um, with age, yes, comes, learning about myself and learning how to control my emotions, control, being on the phones and because when I was younger, and the phone nowadays, man, it's just to me it's like poison. It was like you go on. Well, they even call it. I don't even have Twitter no more, but they call it X. You go on there, it's a For You page, and it's just nothing but negative stuff on there that you're reading about anything. And I didn't like those negative things being attached to me throughout the day. So I was putting those away and focusing on caring for my teammates, caring for my family, caring for the people around me. That's given me a lot different perspective on myself and what I'm able to and capable of doing.
Jordan, quick going back to your relationship with Micah, he had just told us that he plays at his best when he's next to you. Do you feel the same, and why do you think that is, mutual between you?
Absolutely. I mean, we've played together for so long. Like, we just know, we hear a call, and I automatically know where he's going. He automatically knows where I'm going, and there's like one or two words said to each other, and boom, like we playing ball. It's like, it's truly. I mean, not even just Micah, Milano, Tre'Davious, Taryn. Like, we've built this thing, and Dane, and we've built this thing to have the trust in each other. And I think that's huge. I look back at times when I was in Cleveland and playing in the secondary out there. Guys didn't trust each other. We had all the talent in the world, and you could argue that we maybe had more talent than we have here. But at the same time, guys just didn't play for each other. Guys didn't trust each other, and that's hard to play ball with. That's really hard to play, especially on the back end with when you play with a bunch of guys that you don't necessarily trust. You don't necessarily know where they're going to be at. But with those guys that we've been playing with on the back end, and with Milano and even T-Dot coming back in the mix, it's been really special to learn about each other and learn how to trust each other.
I know it's a different position group, but Balin Spector got an opportunity today. What did you see from him in front of you this afternoon and overall throughout camp?
Yeah, man, he's a ball player, dude. Just a guy who's around the ball, seems like, all the time. I'm sure he wants the INT back that he dropped today, but it was a hell of a play. I mean, he read it really nice, and Josh kind of put some air on it, and it kind of went up, and it was just one of those plays, probably 50-50. You probably catch 5 out of 10 of those. So, but he's a really good football player, and it's really been cool to see him grow as a football player from last year to this year, and really take control of that huddle when he's in there. So I'm excited to see his growth in this defense and where he goes.
Which is surreal to think about when you and Micah both got here, that now you guys are kind of the
Very.
old men in the...
Very, very surreal. We were talking about that yesterday after practice. It was like, it is very surreal, actually.
But to think that maybe Micah's career could have been over with that injury, and you may not have been here.
Right.
Here you are again.
Right. It's just the way the universe works, man. It's truly a blessing, and like I said, I'm just trying to take it all in, be present in these moments. I'm not worried about what's going to happen this off season or next year. This is my time. This is our time to be here, to learn, to grow, to evolve as a people and as a football team, and let the dominoes fall how they fall. We're gonna play hard, and there's gonna be some ups, there's gonna be some downs. That's the season. The likelihood of us going 17-0, you would love to, but being realistic, there's gonna be ups and downs. That's the NFL. You're gonna have to learn how to handle what's thrown at you each and every week, and so we're ready for the challenge, and we're gonna continue to practice hard, go through training camp, and make each other better, and when that time comes, we'll be ready to play. Good. Thank you, guys.